Coming up on Vegas Nation Game Day, the Raiders set for prime time as they host the Dallas Cowboys on Monday Night Football. With the silver and black letting special teams coordinator Tom McMahon go earlier this week, we get into how the team is moving forward. Plus, a status check on the offensive line with Jackson Powers-Johnson moving to IR. All of that and more. Vegas Nation Game Day, Week 11, starts right now.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Game Day. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.
How do I handle it? Not very well. It's been crappy, and this is not what I expected to happen, and I didn't feel that we would be this far behind the start of the season, and so we're just trying to just keep driving the messages home and trying to get better each week and do some things that we can build from. And it's a kick, it's a block kick, it's an OT catch. It's there's 4 or 5 games here that could have flipped just like that, just with small margins of better play and better execution, better calls, and all of that we know, and so, but unfortunately, it still is what it is, and then we have to deal with it.
Hello and welcome into Vegas Nation Game Day once again, this time a Monday Night Football edition. I'm your host, Heidi Fang, filling in for Dominic Lavoie. Let's get things going right away with Vinny Bonsignore and his vision on the primetime matchup against the Cowboys.
For the Raiders, a lot of eyes are going to be on that offensive line. No Colton Miller, he's been out for a while. It's probably going to be a little bit of time before he comes back, if he does come back this year. Now, Jackson Powers-Johnson, their second-year guard, right guard, goes down with an ankle injury against the Denver Broncos last Thursday, and now he's out probably for the rest of the season. So what do the Raiders do at right guard? Alex Kappa, based on the depth chart, is the next man in. He replaced Jackson Powers-Johnson on Thursday night. He's also been in a season-long battle with him for playing time. But I don't know about that. This is a real opportunity now for the Raiders to go young and get a good look at Caleb Rogers, their third-round pick from Texas Tech. Does he get the call? He's had a chance this week in practice to impress the coaching staff enough to say, okay, he's ready to go in there on Monday night, but I don't think we're going to find out until Monday night if it's Caleb Rogers or if it's Alex Kappa. Also, defensively, the Raiders made some strides against the Denver Broncos, holding them to just 10 points. But this is an entirely different offense for the Dallas Cowboys than the offense that they played Denver. Dak Prescott's playing great football. The Cowboys are in top 5 in points scored, total offense, all sorts of statistics. They could score points with the best of them, and I think the Raiders are going to be presented with a bunch of problems defensively. Conversely, the Cowboys can't play defense. So this is an opportunity for the Raiders, who played pretty well offensively 2 weeks ago, or 5 days before the Broncos game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, but then stalled with only 7 points against the Broncos. What offense shows up for the Raiders against the Cowboys, against a porous Cowboys defense? I know they've made some additions. Logan Wilson, Quinnen Williams can help, but still, this is a vulnerable defense. The Raiders should be able to move the ball and score some points. If they don't, that is a problem.
Now let's toss it over to Dominic Lavoie with your injury report.
Well, it wasn't that big of a day injury report-wise for the Raiders on Friday. Not too many big names popping up injured for the Silver and Black as of Friday afternoon's practice. Wide receiver Tyler Lockett was a full participant on Friday after being limited in practice on Thursday due to a knee issue. Cody Lindenberg was a limited participant on Friday and did not participate on Thursday due to an Achilles issue. And finally, Dylan Laube was a full participant despite having a foot injury listed on the report.
Now to the other big news this week. As Vinny mentioned, Jackson Powers-Johnson moved to injured reserve, opening up a possible opportunity for Caleb Rogers to step up into the spotlight. Let's hear from the Raiders' third-round draft pick on what that means to him.
Opportunity is the word. I guess that's what I'm extremely excited about. That's why I'm in the NFL, is to take advantage of that opportunity. So I'm extremely excited. Love the group that's around me right now. Taking pictures. Hopefully they're excited for me too. So yeah, I'm just ready to get to the next point, next moment, day by day. Great practice today. Off day lift tomorrow, and then just continue to stick to the same routine that I've been sticking to.
There is a possibility that veteran guard Alex Kappa also sees the field, but at this point in the season and with the team's 2-7 record, maybe it's time to see what the rookie has to offer. Now the stage is set for a Monday night tilt with the Cowboys, who come in with a 3-5-1 record. Let's hear from the players in the Raiders locker room about playing in the primetime spotlight.
It's exciting, of course, but, you know, it's still just another game, you know, another opportunity to go out there and, you know, win.
I just say that we treat every game, our coaches try to teach us and tell us, like, each game is the same. Every game is treated as a championship game, so I don't feel like one is higher than the other, and then like that. So I wouldn't say that it's a difference in the Monday night game.
It's just like a Thursday night football. You know, you got the whole world watching, you got everybody in the country watching you, and you have to put on display, but you still have to have that level of even kill. You know, just having that motion of, you know, I'm stagnant, I'm staying right here. I'm not going to let my highs be too high, my lows be too low.
Whole country get to see us play. It's always the best opportunity. I think at some point, everybody's life, somebody counted them out. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said they wasn't good enough. So I think to be able to be on the stage, I mean, it's always a little bit more on the table when it's prime time.
Nah, just another game. Of course, it's prime time, it's beauty, all that good stuff, but you gotta treat it like any other game. But you feel it, though.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. You know, it's really, I look at it, you know, every game, you know, just growing up, you know, your whole life, this is your dream. You know, especially now, it's not only my dream, my brother's dream. So to be able to just go out there every game, you know, it's just a true blessing, a true gift from above. And yeah, Monday Night Football versus Cowboys. I mean, what else can you ask for?
Now I'm going to get into some of the numbers behind this matchup as we head into the hard count. Things have really started to click for the Silver and Black's defense. Over the past 2 games, they've intercepted opposing quarterbacks 3 times and have allowed just 1 passing touchdown. This unit is ranked 5th in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per rush, allowing an average of just 3.8 yards. 25 is the number of 3 and outs that the unit has forced, which is 6th best in the league. And if Max Crosby snags 2 tackles for loss, it'll be his 32nd career game with multiple TFLs. That would tie him with TJ Watt for the most in the NFL since 2019. Meanwhile, the Cowboys defense has been known for one thing this season: giving up a ton of yards. They currently rank last in the NFL in third down stops, and they're 31st in the NFL in total defense, allowing close to 398 yards per game. And they're 31st in the league when it comes to points allowed, giving up an average of 30.8 points to opponents. And those are the numbers for Week 11. All right, let's take a really short break, and when we come back, Adam Hill flips the field with a closer look at the Cowboys. Plus, Todd Dewey joins us with betting odds. Stick around.
DNR House of Diamonds is Las Vegas's elite private office jeweler. We specialize in natural and lab-grown loose diamonds, engagement rings, and custom design. If you're looking for lab-grown diamonds, we have one of the largest selections at the best prices in Las Vegas. We make luxury affordable every day.
Welcome back to Vegas Nation Game Day. It's time for a quick look at the Cowboys. Adam Hill joins us now to flip the field.
Everyone knows about the talent the Cowboys are bringing to town. CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Dak Prescott, Javonte Williams, an old friend from the AFC West, returns, having a great season for Dallas. The offense is loaded, but the defense is where all the attention will be. It's a terrible, terrible defense, one of the worst in the NFL, one of the worst in franchise history for the Cowboys. But they have addressed it recently. They've got some key names coming back from injured reserve. They went out and landed Quinnen Williams, Logan Wilson at the trade deadline. This is a team that is loading up on defense because they know just how bad they have been. And we'll see if they can improve this quickly. It's a whole new look for the Cowboys defense, and their first test will be against a Raiders offense that has struggled quite a bit this season. So that is where the focus will be. A lot of people watching on this Cowboys defense to see if they can get enough better, that they can actually make a push to the playoffs. Seems like kind of strange with the position that they're in the standings to make moves at the deadline, but they did it. They believe in their offense enough to try to solidify the defense. Their first test Monday night against the Raiders.
All right, now let's check in with Todd Dewey and follow the money with some primetime Raiders odds.
The Cowboys open as 3.5-point favorites over the Raiders, and the total opened at 51, but both numbers have dropped. Dallas is down to a 3-point favorite at several sports books after some sharp money was reported on the Raiders. The consensus total dipped to 50 and to as low as 49.5, despite the Cowboys being a very popular overplay this season. Dallas saw its 5-game over streak end last time out against the Cardinals, and the Raiders have gone under in 4 of their last 5. Ashton Genty is a -148 favorite to score a touchdown in this one, and the +550 second choice to score the first touchdown. Brock Bowers is +113 to score an anytime touchdown and +850 to be the first touchdown scorer. Geno Smith is a -159 favorite to throw an interception.
That'll do it for Vegas Nation Game Day Week 11. Thank you so much for hanging out with us as we get ready for the Cowboys and Raiders on Monday Night Football. As always, make sure to stay connected with us on social media at Vegas Nation and on the web at vegasnation.com. Plus, check out the First and 10 post-game podcast. Enjoy the action, and we'll see you next time.
Powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, this is Vegas Nation Game Day. Presented by D&R House of Diamonds, making luxury affordable. Located in the One Summerlin building in downtown Summerlin.